Hello, everyone. Oh, come on. Welcome back. Excuse me, the Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever and wherever you may be watching. I want to say hello to all of our international family members, and also good morning to all of our folks here in the U.S. And as I say that, it is it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be here today. Here recently, a lot of folks are just not making it. A lot of folks that I know, and I'm like, wow, people I know now are starting to just pass away. And it is incredible how precious life is, and how short of a time period we're here. And once you think about it, if you're blessed, if you're fortunate, if you're lucky, you may get 100 years, 80-year lifespan, and that's really not a lot of time, y'all. So we got to take advantage of the time that we have. You got to live every day like it's your last, and you got to go all in and all out with everything that you do, everything. So this morning, I wanted to give you guys an update. Yes, we are still moving. We are so blessed. Let me tell you what our sellers have done. Our sellers are like, hey, we're moving our crap out there to where we're going. We haven't bought it. We haven't closed. We haven't purchased yet. So if y'all want to start moving some stuff out here, come on. So they said it like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, oh well, we'll just move later and blah blah blah. Because I was gonna hire some movers. And as I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. If I can take a load at a time, here and there and whatever, by the time we get ready to close, bam, all we got to do is move our bed, So that's what we started doing. We started packing up, and we started loading up and just taking some boxes over. And then I was like, wait a minute. Let's take advantage of this. So we started taking more boxes over. And then we took more boxes over. And then I looked up, and we had, they was like, well, we moved, a lot of stuff out of the house. So if y'all want to start moving things in the house, feel free. It's like, really? I was like, cool. So yesterday we packed up some stuff and started moving inside the house. Things, some small furniture, a couple chairs and knickknacks here and there. And I noticed yesterday, I was like, man, I do not like these toilets. So I don't like the toilets. I don't like the ceiling fans in the front room. So that's gonna be the first thing I do first, day one. Let's go ahead and change the ceiling fans and change the toilets out. So next weekend I'll probably be doing that little job. But yeah, we're still moving, shaking. We're still getting it going. We're supposed to close today. It's probably not gonna happen. Then again, I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna close, but we gotta close between now and Thursday. Because yeah, that's the drop dead last date that this has to happen. And there's been some buffoonery going on with my loan, and I will never use these folks again. Who I'm going through for the loan won't ever happen again. And this is a major purchase in our lives, and they screwed up something big time. I mean, like, how did you screw that up? So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, $1,500 now, it's probably gonna cost me like $4,000 or $5,000 for the life of the loan. And that's what we're looking at. But anyway, everything's gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. The sellers have given us, as a matter of fact, the universe will take care of you. If you do right, you treat people right, you do the right thing, good is going to come back to you. And my agent even said yesterday, we did a walkthrough yesterday, my agent said, I've never seen anybody so blessed in all of my life. Well, in order to get blessings, you have to be a blessing. In order to receive blessings, you have to be a blessing. And I live my life where I try to be a blessing to any and everybody I come in contact with. And hence, that's why it looks like I'm just so blessed and things just fall in my lap. Well, I work hard and I bless others. And if you do the same, guess what? The same thing is going to come back to you. Given it shall be given unto you. I quote that scripture all the time. I know it probably flies over most of our heads. And it did, me for a very long time. But you give and it shall be given back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, shall men give into your bosom. And that's one thing about that ancient text that I can tell you. That right there, I live on. I live on that. I live on that scripture. I live on that text. And if you start doing it, you will start reaping some benefits from the universe as well. This is not a religious channel. I'm not going to preach to you. I'm not going to pray for you. Well, I will pray for you. Just not going to pray on here. But if you start living that way, you'll start living like Roderick. So we was out there yesterday, and it was so funny because we gotten so tight with the sellers that we have keys to the property already. We have codes to the property. We can come and go as we need to, as we please, basically. And so we had a walkthrough with our agent yesterday, and she gets there, and she had texted me. She's like, "Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes late, or running about 15 minutes late." So she gets there, pulls up. She don't see our vehicle anywhere. We're already in the house. We had been to property probably an hour and a half, 2 hours by the time she got there. These people just run into the back of each other all the time. It's just sad how they do that. It's raining, it's raining out here, so anytime it rains, people just run into the back of each other for no apparent reason at all. I don't even know why they do that, but they do. So yeah, she gets there and she texts me, she's like, "I'm here." And I text her back, I'm like, "Don't be coming on in our neighborhood, playing that loud music. We respectable people out here." So she starts walking toward the door, and Jennifer opens the door like, "Hello, welcome." So for something crazy, and her face is just priceless. And I wish we had been video recording it, and I didn't even think about it, because I was in the house doing some things. I was patching some holes here and there. When you move and you got things up on the wall, when you get ready to leave, a lot of times they'll tear the paint off and leave a hole, blase. So a couple of holes have been left in the walls, which is fine. That's normal. So we're gonna get in there. We're gonna do a little painting. We're gonna hire a friend of ours to come in and clean for us, to help bless her, and something that we don't have to do. We'll probably go ahead. We got 2 walls that we're gonna paint, so we're gonna go ahead and get in there and paint the walls real quick. Change out the ceiling fans, change out the toilets, and then we'll probably have her to come in and clean. Do a really deep clean, and then we'll after that we'll start living. So we walked the whole entire we didn't walk the perimeter of the property. We walked basically the entire property, and we probably got if it's not an acre, it's probably 3/4 of an acre of just trees, and we're planning on doing like an orchard back off in there. And I don't really know right now. I wanted to put up a 8-foot privacy fence, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. I know I'll be able to, but we got so many other projects that we're gonna start as soon as we get out there. We got chickens, so my goal is to produce some kind of solar. I'm gonna create some kind of solar array. It's not. Gotta build it. I'm gonna build a solar array so that I can have power to the chicken coop, and we got another little area where we're gonna keep goats eventually, and that's gonna be very interesting. So we're gonna do that. We're also going to we have a stable that we want to do something with, and because we can't have horses out there, I'm thinking about getting a cow, but the stable is open, and I know it'll be extreme. I mean, I guess I could build doors. I could do that, and that'll probably be cheap. Now that I think about it out loud, I'm sure that'll probably be cheaper than doing what I was thinking about doing. And I think, you know what, I think I could do that and just put them on rollers and have them where they'll open up, sideways. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do This is good. See, it's good always talking to you guys because I get different ideas as we're going along. So I want to kind of enclose in that stable part. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. We also got we have a little gazebo type area right by the water, and we'll definitely have to pressure wash that, and we'll probably stain that. I mean, it's just it's a flat area, so we'll probably go ahead and stain that, make that look really attractive and nice and neat and everything, because that's gonna be a place where people gather and sit on the deck, watch the water, watch the ducks, all that kind of stuff. Oh, we have ducks already. We have ducks and we have chickens. We have a mama who just gave birth to several. We counted 10. I don't know how many she hatched, but she definitely has. She has 10 right now. Hopefully they all make it. Like the sellers were telling us, a lot of times they'll. A lot of times, they get picked off by predators and whatever. So hopefully they make it. They're the cutest little things. Oh my God, I've never seen anything so cute. I thought baby chickens were cute, but watching these baby ducks follow their mama all in a line, and then and they're already swimming. They only like maybe a week old, and I found out from the sellers they were like, yeah, ducks. Mama takes them down there like after the first day, puts them in the water, and it was cold other than they was out in the water. I was like, whoa, it's amazing. So hopefully they'll continue to grow and prosper. Let me see what else. We just need so much stuff, I see I'm gonna need a tractor eventually. I got like lawn tractors, but I'm gonna need a tractor. That's just bottom line. A 4-wheeler would be nice, but a tractor is gonna be a necessity. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Hopefully Kubota will see this video and will sponsor us a tractor. Or John Deere. I'm not opposed to anybody. Kubota, John Deere. That's the only 2 brands I really know. Because of course I'm just not getting into this farming lifestyle. But anybody who has any connections with any farming equipment tractor people, let them know that we need a tractor, and we will promote that tractor like crazy on this channel. I'm thinking about doing another channel too, and it'll probably be something like Rod and Jen Acres or Rod and Jen Farm, 3-acre farms or something like that. I'm thinking about something like that. Oh, they got a little Kubota out here. Let me go. Matter of fact, we'll go look at this Kubota. I got some stops I need to make. I don't need to do that right now. I want to go do it. And plus, I'm still working right now. I haven't taken leave. Now, whenever we close, I'm gonna go on leave. And my manager already knows. She already knows we're closing my house. She already knows I'm gonna take leave. So it's all good. Plus, I got a bunch of time that I'm at the point now I need to use it or lose it. So I'm there as well. And I probably got like 2, maybe 3 weeks on the books that I need to use, because time is going to be coming back up starting next year. I accumulate. At my job, we don't have a 401k, but one thing we do have is they give us time off, and I can appreciate that because we deal with some crazy situations a lot of the times, and that time is well deserved and needed. And I know I'm rambling, but I can't wait to get out there and do some videos for you guys out on the property. And looking at the property yesterday, if it wasn't so many structures out there, 3 acres is big, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that. I didn't realize, because looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's nice and small. But you get out there and you start walking that property, you're like, oh snap, this is a lot of land. And we got so many stuff. So we got the main house, then we got a fenced-in backyard, then we got a really huge open area where you can like park a bunch of cars and all that kind of stuff if you need to. Then we got the chicken coop, the lamb quarters. I call it the lamb quarters, but we can keep sheep, goats, things like that. Then across the way we got a corral, a stable, and then they call it a man cave, but it's a huge room. And if I had to guess, it's probably like a 30 by. I mean, it's a huge room. It's a 30 by maybe 50 room. It might not be that. It might be a 20. No, it's pretty big. It's a huge room. I mean, really, I mean, you could live out there. If you had a bathroom out there, you could definitely live out there. Has its own plumbing, has cold water hookup, a sink, which I don't even know what we're gonna do with that area. I want to put a bathroom out there, but if I do, I'll probably put it in the stable. And that's another reason why I'm going to know it. I know eventually I'm gonna need some kind of tractor, because I'm gonna be doing a bunch of digging out there eventually. So we're gonna have to put some kind of septic in, or either run it from where it is to the main drainage line or something. We got to figure out something. But I definitely want to put a bathroom out there. I think that'll be cool. And that's somewhere where if somebody comes in and stays with us for any period of time, they can live out there. I could put a little small hot water tank out there, and it's got its own power. It's got its own fuse panel. That's how big this place is. And the fuse panel out there runs power to the rest of the property, past it. Like at the gazebo, it has power. And I could literally run power to the chicken coop from there. I don't want to do it that way. I want to do solar. I want the chicken coop and the lamb quarters to be totally independent. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to figure that part out. And then, plus during the winter, we can always put a heat lamp in there, or we can always, and I was thinking about putting a heater in there, and Jennifer was like, no, we can just do heat lamps. I'm like, duh. Or even a light, a high wattage light bulb would do as well. Because they produce heat. But yeah, a heat lamp would probably be best. Especially because we want to have the chickens that hatch. We want to have the ducks that hatch as well as us incubate. Because we're gonna try our hand at this chicken farming thing. We really truly are. I see how as a hobby it would be really cool. It would be really cool to have. And it's an awesome experience to learn. How to raise them from eggs. And I've done it before where I had little chicks where they had just hatched, and I raised them. It's so hard. Oh my God, it's so hard. Especially if you don't have a mama that will help you, So, we made well, it's not going to be made. And that's another reason why I want to close off the stable, because if I can close off the stable, and I'm even thinking about, how at the grocery stores or in warehouses, they have that really thick, heavy, like plastic lining that separates like the cold section from the rest of the warehouse. I'm thinking about doing something like that for starters. But the more I think about it, man, it would be so cool to have doors up there. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do doors now that I think about it, simply because the way it's structured. And the doors wouldn't really serve a purpose because of the way the stable is kind of structured. So I would need to do some kind of like hanging plastic. And I don't even know what that stuff is called. If anybody knows what they're called, please put in the comments for me. And I don't even know if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's really thick plastic, and it hangs vertical, kind of like vertical blinds, but it hangs vertical, and it's really thick. God, it's thick. Extremely. So anyway, I'm just rambling. I almost hit my first stop. Once you take on something like this, you don't realize you have the excitement of it when you walk it, and then you first look at it, and then you start looking at different things that you need. The more you go out, you're like, God, no. And trust me, these folks that are leaving, they have done an amazing, immaculate job. I took the wrong freaking way. I gotta turn my hind parts around. I knew this didn't feel right. I knew it didn't feel right. I don't even know if I can make it. You check out the trailer on the back. See if we can do this. Yeah. Cool. Did that smooth. So yeah, the first project is going to be, of course, getting the inside the way we want it. And so I'm gonna put those ceiling fans up. I may donate those to the sellers. But hey, if y'all want these ceiling fans, I'm gonna be taking these down, and I can give them to you guys if you want them. And if not, and the only reason we're taking them down is because the lighting is so dim, and we're, you know, where we are, I put up really nice, you know, ceiling fans and LED lights and all that kind of stuff all over our house. So we were in there yesterday and it was like, man, it's dark in here. So we don't do dark houses. That's just one thing we're not going to do. We're not going to do a dark house. So so I'm gonna change out, I know 2 of them for sure. They have really nice lighting in the kitchen, so I'm thinking about putting another bar up. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see how it works when we get there. I can't wait to show you guys the pond that's by the house. That's what's going to be so cool. I can see us spending a bunch of time on our back deck, especially in the summertime, just enjoying and watching the fish. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That's going to be cool. That's going to be real, real cool. We're going to need some kind of outside patio furniture. We don't have any of that. Yeah, we're gonna need that eventually. You know, we'll eventually get to the point where we got that kind of stuff, and nice little umbrella so it can, you know, give us some shade and all that kind of stuff. Because I already see the sun, the way the sun sets on the property during the summer months, it can become a scorcher back there. You know, just for when we get ready to relax. Which, I mean, you can always sit on the deck on deck. That's no problem there. 2 huge decks, one really huge deck in the back, nice little porch deck on the front. I was thinking about maybe pressure washing and staining it, but it has that country feel, so I'll probably just leave it the way it is. The one by the gazebo by the water, we definitely don't have to pressure wash that because the ducks have pooped on it like crazy. So I'm thinking about putting maybe like a little fence up. Matter of fact, I know I will. I'm gonna put up a little fence that prevents them from getting up on the gazebo type thingy, and maybe even put mosquito netting around it. But then again, that's going to take away. That'll take away from, you know, the experience of the water, because I am going to hang a ceiling fan out there for extra. Is it? Oh, I think that's my turn right there. Dang, yeah, that was my turn. That was my turn, y'all. I'm all just discombobulated this morning. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Got a trailer on the back, so I got to be careful how I turn around. I can't be making those sharp cuts and turns and stuff. But that's good. I didn't realize how good the thing turned around. Another thing I need, I'm gonna need a truck, pickup truck, and a trailer. We need everything. That's all I was telling myself. I'm like, we need everything. So whatever y'all need, we're gonna be glad to take it. Very glad, very happy. So if anybody has a truck that you know for inexpensive, I ain't gonna say cheap, inexpensive. You have a trailer, if you have a tractor, we definitely, we need a truck and trailer before we need a tractor. So I'm gonna go to the public auction on Wednesday and look and see if they have anything. What the heck am I doing? Is this the right street? This is not even the right street. I must have passed it. I am really tripping this morning. Tripping balls. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one before this one. I just wasn't paying attention. I was talking. I was actually visualizing the property, driving on autopilot, which is never good. I wouldn't recommend you do So anyway, got a couple stops, and then I'm gonna go to our warehouse. I'm gonna go clean out the warehouse today because it is absolutely nasty. Just these guys that I work with have just stacked trash in there. I mean, just bulk trash like mattresses and dressers and just all kind of just stuff everywhere. And I didn't like that. I didn't like seeing that. I didn't like the fact that I went to go get the trailer and there was just crap everywhere. That kind of upset me, to be honest with you. Because I know the last time I was over there, it was crystal clear. It was clean. And now, you know, this is not even anything I did. I'm gonna go clean it up. And I'm gonna let them know about it. Be like, hey, look, next time you get some stuff, you need to take this crap onto the, you know, because we don't have a dumpster anymore. When we get bulk items, we got to actually take it to the dump. And it's not, you know, it's an easy thing to do. You just drive up, show them your ID, bam, they let you in, throw the crap out, and move on. You know, move on with your day. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go now. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Mwah. Send y'all some love. And be on the lookout for a new channel. I don't know what the name of it's going to be, but we are definitely going to start a new channel when we get out here at our new place. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all be good. Check y'all next time.